Hello, hello. Let's see how much we can push today on this animated scene. See, I'm in pajamas right now, but we are pushing this scene till the end. Maybe the work cycle I'll leave for tomorrow. Let's see. So we have this animation. Boom, boom. Oh! And then looking to the side. Then moving and boom. So I have to enable the rough pass here, and I'm going to look at my rough pass and the motion that I already established for this dude. So I'm having these two breakdowns here. This is the air fryer turned into a 3/4 back view. So I'm coming here, grabbing the body 3/4 back view. This um oops. Maybe all of this? Yes. And then I'm grabbing this and putting this next to this frame. And okay, let's turn off the camera for now. Now I'll move this here. Okay, wait, I have to track the position of this leg, so the heel will be around there. Awesome. I'm using this part of the interface as ooh, look at that green light. I'm using that part of the interface as a plumb line just to track where my pieces are. And this leg will drag. Let's grab this body here. This butt here. This leg will will bend forward. And the leg will go back. Something like this. This will bend also backwards. Oof. Nice sound. There you go, we have something like this. And this arm will drag here. This arm, we're not seeing this arm. Let me see if I have an arm here that I can use. Yeah, something like this. Actually, it's the same one, yeah. So it's dragging. Maybe the curve of this arm could go like this. Right. And this hand will change. It's moving that way. I can make this part a little bit more rounded. And I'm feeling the movement. Right now, as I already have my poses, I'm trying to just feel the movement between these poses here. To get to that other pose there, see? Now this leg should be behind here because we are pushing towards that direction, so we are also bending this or curving this line of the underpants like this. This also comes like that. You got me, God Psycho. This spot here. So I'm progressively revealing this part of the butt. And this leg goes behind. Amazing. What is this? What is this happening here? No, maybe it's this one. Yeah, it's that one. So I'm grabbing this. Going down, amazing. This arm move here for a bit, just because I want to pose this part properly. These dots will not be all the way here yet. Awesome. There you go, and this leg will bend that way. Awesome. This line will go like this. Sorry that I'm not talking. I'm super focused here. I don't know if you're getting something from these videos, to be honest. But if you do, that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing. I don't even think like this is the correct way of, or the best way to approaching animation. I think I'm more confident in posing and all that stuff. But in animation, it's every time that I approach animation, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to look good. but but eventually it does. Sometimes I just have to disconnect for a bit, not overthink too much, and everything will work out. I didn't have any idea that this part of the intro was going to work, but it did. It's not the best. After looking at that, I was like, it doesn't have the sound that I wanted to have, but it's and even though it's not perfect, it's just contributing to a bigger purpose that is building a story. And if it feels believable, that's it. I can move forward. So this comes to the front. No. There you go. Flipping. Designing cool poses in every frame. This part can come like this. I'm seeing here, for example, the volume or the space between the underpants and this line is somewhere around there. So why is this cutting this part? So I'm also considering that spacing between this part of the leg. Something like this. No. I don't need this butt here right now, maybe. Why is this like cut in here? Oh, it's this. Losing control now. Awesome. There you go. Now it's working there. This arm will come here like this. Maybe this D will come a little bit up. Awesome. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. What time? 11 minutes. Let's go. I can actually twin here. This leg, I'll copy the same leg here and here. And just striking so it's at the same position. There you go. And this leg will be like something like this. The music video that I'm listening to have a lot of crazy lights. And I was like, is those legs reflecting on my head? But it's not. And there you go. Bum, 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 bum. This can come like this. I can keep rebuilding this part of the leg, of the foot actually. There you go. This line will be like this. Awesome. I don't like the hands here of these arms, but I'll keep it them for now. Let me see if I can find something here. Maybe this one. Let me color this. It's better than the one that I have there, so. Palm. Fingers. There you go. So yeah, actually this one works there and this one works here. Now let me draw a line from here to here. Yeah, this arm should move lower. Yep, this is better. Awesome, and now I have to in between. So from here, this is a down position. So here you can go up, down, and then up again, up, yep, boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Perfect. I'm gonna make this and choose. Actually, maybe this shouldn't move down. Yeah, up, down, up, down. That's it. Simple. Mark frame red. Connecting the leg here, and maybe attach this part of the foot so it's is detaching from the ground. Maybe a little bit more down. There you go. It's putting more pressure on this foot, in this leg here. So this leg is going to squash. Like that. This upper part of the leg maybe moving forward. There you go. This part of the lower part of the leg also move forward. I can also squash this line here just to show more weight with the lines. There you go. What the heck is this? This line should be around here. This thing shouldn't disappear, so I'm copy and pasting the previous frame. Move this thing around. This same arm will copy and paste here. Oh, nice. We have this one here. Also, we're dragging a little bit. Awesome. This line we don't need to reveal here. This part of the nice, I'll cut this here. These circles go like that. Oh, this line should move back. Cool. Whoopsie. No. You see how I'm flipping constantly? That's the most important thing about this. Always flipping. And it's a good habit to get used to. And get to know the software of any animation program that you're using. And set up some shortcuts that works for you. The shortcuts that I have in some way allows me to don't look at the to avoid looking at the keyboard at all, because I know them and then I just press them. It's like playing Call of Duty. I'm not looking at the controllers, I'm not looking at the DualShock while playing, because I know those buttons by memory. Oof. Awesome. The water there from there you go. Simple. Maybe I can bend this like a little bit. I'm keeping that leg alive. There you go. Boom. 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 Okay, maybe go like this, then up. Yes. I'm gonna slow it down. Slow in here. Awesome. Amazing. That extra little thing gives that extra touch. Bum. 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 Now these are these hands. Overshooting these hands a bit. Boom. Too much. Awesome. Maybe less bounciness on the arms. Yep, something like this will work. Let's just slow into this pose. Cool. Boom. 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 Now look at this craziness happening here. I don't know why. Maybe something related to this leg. Yes. There you go. There you go. Awesome. I love when Toon Boom is helping me on this stuff. What the heck? Which is like blurring here. Okay, what happened with that arm? That hand, sorry. Boom, boom. Maybe can rotate this a bit more like this. Bam, bam. There you go. Awesome. There you go. Let's look at all of this animation. Boom, boom. I cannot make sounds right now. I'm done. My throat is done. 26 minutes. Yeah, we can finish this. Boom. There you go. Let's go. What I planned. Remember what I said here on the rough bus? Let's see if I remember all of that. Listen to this. From here to here, I'm going to put like a slow in here. And this frame that is super close to this one around here, this is the one that I'm going to use here. So I'm going to have all of this space of that little spacing here. Hope you get it. Boom. Also slowing in here. Actually, I like the continuous time in there. Boom. And then this, I can just put maybe an 88. No, more time here. In here, let's see. On the 100. Awesome. And when the arms are like this, I want to do like this. Like, oh. Boom. I don't remember what I remember something about the arms. Okay, let's break all of these into. Boom. Boom. That's where I put all of that time in there. In the posing, because that's most of the work. And the posing is where it's most of the work. Because I'm doing cutout animation, everything is more simplified. The heck I said. Even everything is more simplified, everything is more easy. Or faster. Really can use this. Can I copy this arm to the other side? Copy. Paste. Oh. Something I did on the rig that I'm not able to copy and paste these things. Mirror using hands here. Dude, I love the songs of Ross. What the heck? It's amazing. These are awesome. And I can just duplicate this arm, getting rid of this part here, and it will give me the shape that I'm looking for. What I was planning to do with the arms here. Something like, yeah. I've been pasting the same things here, and I'm just slowing out from this to this. I need this pose of the arms to read for longer, so I'm going to keep these arms here. This shape of the arm, I should keep it here and here. These I can stretch this way. Awesome. Then I'm grabbing these. Oopsie, oopsie. Boom. Boom. Awesome. So it's like, no, it's freezed. Hello, hello. So I don't know what happened, but the video froze. So let's continue. And then look in there. So we have this. Actually, I don't need to do crazy stuff with this arm. Just have this and start moving this up like this. And that will work as a slow down, as a slow out. To jump to that pose and then jump from here to here. I stretch this hand there to give this feeling on that arm. Here also. And stretch that, going like this also. Then this shape, clean a little bit like this. Boom, boom. Now, these legs shouldn't move too much. There you go, just jump in there from here to here. Amazing. Maybe just one in between here. No, not even that. I can just put this leg here and move this a bit towards the front. Because this is so fast that I can just jump from this post to the other. Now the thing that I need to fix here is this part. There you go. Falling, falling down. Cool. I love this, but this one, I can already have this spot like this here and here too. So from here to here, we're jumping to this spot. What is this thing cutting? Is this thing again? Yes. It's always that thing. It's this cutter that I did here. Boom. This arm goes forward. Maybe I can squeeze the butt here. Super subtle, something like. Now I'm grabbing this. You see? So squash there. I can slow in here so this have a different timing from the body. Boom. Yes, also cutting this in twos. What is this thing here? Something is cutting that part. Maybe this. No. Oh, again, you. Yeah. Boom. And then the butt, I can move this a bit more there. Oopsie. Awesome. Maybe here I can make the butt look feel like this and this to do like this. Let's see. So, how are we going to approach this? Like this. I grab this and we move forward, backward. This backward movement also will rotate like this. So it's not the same. And then we're coming back to this, and then we're coming back to this, and now paint this with orange so I can recognize this. That's a special frame. So if I go like this and like this, there you go. See, I have a little bit of something different there. I don't like the legs are moving too much, so getting rid of all of these frames. And instead of moving everything, I'm moving everything, yes, but trying to be more subtle with it, but especially moving this. Going backwards, and this backward movement will move the body. This here, orange mark frame, orange, and this one here. Awesome. Then I'll just copy and paste this multiple times. And then here we come to the normal pose, which is the same one over. Now, first let's finish here. Now the arms will have a different movement. So we'll go like up and down. That make me go crazy. That movement. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, and then same here. So copy here, twin. Oops, twin. Amazing. And then I'm just twinning all of this. Putting all of this on twos. There you go. And then we jump back to this pose here. And then we slow in and slow out from here. Super snappy. 66, 55. Awesome. Nice. Awesome. There you go. Boom. And then from here, I'm copying the same arms. And the arc will start moving down like this. These arms will start moving down like this. The heck is this? This moves down too. And these arms will be exactly the same as this one. Boom, boom. Awesome. There you go. Maybe I can do the same trick that I did previously. Let's mark this with maybe purple, and this with red. I'm going to stretch this, squash this a bit towards the bottom. Oops, what we discussed, pivot point like this. Not that much. So that gives a little bit of bounciness to this character. And then the walk cycle. The walk cycle on the next video. I was looking at the time, 10 minutes since this thing crashed. And then, poo. Poo. Actually, I want this bean to be longer. Maybe another loop here. One more was needed. 1, 2, 3. Well, that is okay. The next video, we're going to the walk cycle. It's 12:25. Does it make any sense right now, or I can do it just tomorrow? I don't know how fast that will be. I'll put more time on that. I'll put more time, and tomorrow I will also work on the effects because my throat is killing me. So amazing. Tomorrow we're working on the walk cycle, on the effects, animation, and the character design when the camera zooms out here. Oopsie, let me enable the camera. I also have to polish the camera movement. But there you go. Boom. There you go. That's it. That's for today. That's the progress of today. See, so these are like what? This is a 7th video. So yeah, 7 hour of works. 7 hour of work allows me to build this scene so far. All of these rough and from layout, looking for reference, building the layout, making the rough pass of the animation, and start designing the key poses for the animation. And designing the key poses of the animation gave me like almost like the 50% of the animation done, and the rest is just poop 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 poop, tweeting from pose to pose in a super snappy animation style. Awesome. Hope you like this video, and see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.